This is LWT, and coming up tomorrow we've got live coverage of the Italian Grand Prix, but first, is it England's date with destiny? It's been a wonderful campaign for Glenn Hoddle's England, and tonight they've got the chance to qualify with a game to spare for France 1998. There have been some brilliant performances and a promising Le Tournoi summer tournament for England. Can they go ahead and seal the deal tonight? It's England versus Moldova here from Wembley. We've got the entire game coming up for you. Good evening here, welcome to the international match. England know at the moment that destiny awaits them. They haven't qualified for a major tournament since Euro 92, and the World Cup, the last one they successfully qualified for, well, they did reach the semi-finals, didn't they? Trevor Venables is alongside me today to go ahead and review the game, but first and foremost, let us go and give you the state of play. This is how the table looks before the match kicked off this evening. Italy surprisingly held to Georgia in a 0-0, which meant England win here today, they will be qualified through for France 1998. And with such a sombre mood that the country has been over the past week after the death of Diana, Princess of Wales, could this be the moment that lifts the country up? England versus Moldova, your commentator for this one is Trevor Moore.
Evening everybody from Wembley, England against Moldova, terrific atmosphere. England now a win and through to France 98 next summer. So the onus really is on them to put a proper performance here at Wembley tonight in front of a sellout expectant crowd. For the action, the national anthems. Well, there we are, terrific atmosphere. England lined up as far as now. Alan Shearer, who scored in Moldova in the 4-1 win. David Seaman captains the side in his absence. Batty, Beckham and Gascoigne in the three-man midfield. No Tony Adams, Southgate and Campbell, the two centre-backs. As for Moldova, Tararas, who scored in the 4-1 defeat, does not play. Mitriev is their main striker, number 7. Watch out for Kurtan, number 7. They are 30-1 outsiders to win at Wembley tonight, and to delay England's progress even further. England, of course, need I tell you, in white shirts. 2 minutes gone at Wembley. England, even money favourites to beat the Moldovans tonight, and there's the cross coming in. Might come for Ian Wright. He's not got the best of it. Oh, that's going to be a penalty, surely. Yes, says the referee. It had to be a penalty. I was just saying then that Ian Wright hasn't got the best scoring record in an England shirt. And lo and behold, he's been brought down. And yes, he took it from behind. That's a penalty. And Wright himself has got the responsibility to beat Romanenko to make it 1-0. And it is 1-0. England are on their way with just 3 minutes gone. And all they've got to do is keep the Moldovans out. That should be an easy enough task, considering on paper the strength and depth of the two squads. But they're well on their way to France 98 now. That's the penalty. and dispatched brilliantly by Ian Wright. An amazing start for Glenn Hoddle's men as they look to book World Cup qualification very early doors, but a game to spare. 1-0 they lead. Gascoigne, 9 minutes gone. England leading by a goal to 0 against Moldova. Bill Neville. Oh, good ball by him to Scholes. Kaluba is the defender in front of him. Neville with a good overlapping burst. This is David Batty. Into David Beckham. Good save by the goalkeeper, and it's behind for a corner. Well, it's going to be shoot on side policy for England tonight. When you look at this, as I said, as you look at the strength and depth of the Moldovans compared to the English, it's a great save, but it's an England corner. How about a second one? That'll ease another few nerves around Wembley. David Beckham with the corner, and he goes towards Gascoigne, who should have made it two. What a magnificent corner there from Beckham, and Gascoigne just knocking it wide. A terrific opportunity going begging for England. Scholes, Beckham. Nice fluent passing here by England. They're looking imperious tonight. They're looking up for this. They want to qualify tonight and not leave it to Rome. Any result other than a victory would be a total embarrassment as the header goes over from Douglas Ferdinand. Ian Wright really doing his stuff here tonight. Faced by two Moldovans there, gets a wonderful crossing, and Ferdinand just couldn't keep his header down. Real opportunity there wasted for England. So a goal kick for Moldova, and Anenko with it. Can't remember David Seaman actually having a shot to save at this moment in time with 16 minutes gone. For England now, here Scholes. This should be number 2. It is. Fantastic move from England, and that goal has come in right from the moment the ball went into the path of Paul Scholes. He broke the offside trap with a minimum of fuss, and with 16 and a half minutes gone at Wembley, England increased their lead to 2-0. What a beautifully timed run by the Manchester United man, and a very unerring finishing knee. Who needs Shearer? Who needs Adams? England are 2-0 into the clear, and it's a long way back for Moldova now. And is it France? Here we come. 2-0 now. Double. Gascoigne, who scored in the 4-1 win in Moldova last year. Last September, of course. Double with a cross is a dangerous one. Ferdinand should have made it 3. Oh, he's absolutely furious with himself. He's big as Ferdinand. But again, England, terrific play. Gary Neville here. Another teaser across, and Ferdinand just got his right foot underneath it. Going up to the halfway point of the first half, and it's all England at the moment, as you would expect. Scholes to Ferdinand, and right in there, and he's 3. That's right, second and England's third. And we haven't even played 22 minutes. England pulling the Moldovans apart with a minimum of fuss, and they know now, barring accidents, they're on their way to the World Cup finals next summer. And that really is down to the result they got here in February against the Italians. Some lovely ball in there. And Wright ghosted in, and that's a superb finish. 3-0 England, and well on course for the World Cup now. Oscar play, Scholes. 6 minutes to go to half time. You can see him in goal. Hasn't got a shot to save the England captain. The first goalkeeper captain play for England since Peter Shildon, of course. Beckham. Level. Got kindly for him, I felt. Ferdinand's missed another sitter. He must have had at least a hat-trick of opportunities here, Les Ferdinand, from exactly the same spot. The far post, 3 yards out, or less than 6 yards out, and he's nodded that one over. Playing injury and stoppage time at the end of the first half. And I'll tell you what, England have been superb. 3 goals. Moldova haven't even gone in it at all. Can't remember. Oh, they might have a chance here. Rogiov. He's playing it in towards Mitrovic. Mitrovic plays it in there. Rogiov now. Chance to test Seaman, but the defenders got back. And Moldova are denied. They'll get a corner out of it. And that might be the last play of the first half. A bold, enterprising move, which ended with a very good defensive bit of play. I think it was Gareth Southgate who got back and did the job. Anyway, Kurtan at the corner towards Rogiev, and that's not in a way. Spanu will strike it. Oh, and he struck it so variously and so well. And he goes over the top of David Seaman's crossbar, but at half time, England are 3 to the good. White with 2, Scholes with 1. And England are in a terrific position to qualify for the World Cup. England 3, Moldova 0. So we're into the second half now. 2 minutes old. And then as you remember, 3 goals up, 2 goals for Ian Wright, 1 sandwiched in between by Paul Scholes. This is Istican now for the Moldovans. Oh, he went straight into David Batty. You don't want to be doing that because David Batty, the small man, is like an express train when he comes bursting through like that. Ferdinand missed 3 good opportunities. England could have been 6-0 up at half time, conceivably. This is Ian Wright. Wright with a shot. Oh, a terrific goal! What a way to complete a hat-trick! Ian Wright. Well, there may well be competition for places in the striking department with Alan Shearer out of the picture and Ian Wright tonight. Okay, it's against the Moldovans, the weakest team in the group on paper, but my goodness, he's taken his chance really well here tonight. Nowhere to go, and he thought, I'll have a go myself. I'm on a hat-trick, why not? And he sailed superbly and unerringly into the top corner of the net. And England increased their lead to 4, and Ian Wright's got 3 of those 4. Terrific moment for Ian Wright, and his first ever hat-trick for England. You're going to see a substitution here. The Moldovans. 4-0 it is to England. Sure enough, is on for Mitrovic. Double. Gascoigne. How the game could do with a Gascoigne special. Oh, he nearly got one off the crossbar. Well, that would have capped a marvellous night for English football if Paul Gascoigne had scored then. The tricks and flicks are coming out now as Philip Neville crosses in, and Ferdinand's header, good save, and he could have had an hat-trick himself as Ferdinand. But West is vintage Gaza at his best. Terrific effort after a terrific piece of skill, and pinged off the crossbar, and then the follow-up from Les Ferdinand. That's actually a very good acrobatic save. Now on for Les Ferdinand, Robert Lee on for Paul Scholes. And still Ian Wright, not being substituted or rested for the rest of the game. There's less than 20 minutes to go. England have a free kick. Tell you what, he's been full of boundless energy. For a 33-year-old, Ian Wright is playing as if he's 21 again. Right, David Beckham with a free kick. And David Batty's got up. And almost made it 5. England going for as many goals as possible, and David Batty nearly obliging. Robert Lee, so late time now. They know they're qualified now, England. There's no way in 15 minutes Moldova are going to score 4 goals. There's absolutely no hope of that. And if they were to do it, you'd probably be looking at a 50,000 to 1 chance to do. to deny England now, because England are just looking so imperious. They've kept the opportunities at the other end for a minute. Here's Gascoigne! Yes! Paul Gascoigne! I said earlier he needed a goal from Gaza, and he's got one. He's provided one. England 5-0 into the lead, and now they're going to France next year for the World Cup, and Italy now will have to make do with the playoffs with a game to spare. My word, the trip to Rome next October is going to be one that England will enjoy whatever the result, because they're qualifying automatically for France next year, and Paul Gascoigne has just put the icing on the cake with a terrific short-range finish. He's been superb tonight, Gaza. Oh, England, 5-star performance from them. Deep into stoppage time, as Belarus has come on for Sitchkin. Popovic is on for Regiov, and England are looking for a 6-1. Oh my goodness, the goalkeeper got away with that one. Dear me, that could have easily been 6, and an own goal by the goalkeeper. We played, just over 3 minutes of stoppage time now at the end of the game, and England now, I think they'll be happy at 5, or maybe go for more. It's David Batty! Good save! Surely no! Great save from the keeper, but it should have been 6 then. Good defending in the end, and a good piece of goalkeeping too. The whistle has gone. England have qualified with a game to spare. A hat-trick for Ian Wright, who quite rightly keeps the match ball. The other goals came from Paul's goals in the first half, and Paul Gascoigne finished the scoring with a superb close-range finish. England are there with a game to spare, and that game in Italy now on October the 10th is going to be an absolute cruise for them. The full-time score here at Wembley Stadium, England 5, Moldova 0. We'll be back after the break.
Well, that confirms it. As things stand, England are qualified with a game to spare, so their match in October against Italy will not be life-threatening for their campaign. England in the end have only dropped points once at the moment with that home draw to Georgia. Other than that, they've won every other game, including that brilliant win over Italy back in February. Puts them in a prime position at the moment. Trevor, we got to get your review on the game at the moment and how England played, and boy did they play well, didn't they? Yeah, some really good play at the moment. I think one of the things we need to sort of see from the game at the well is they were led by the class that was Ian Wright here tonight. You know, Alan Shearer injured. England needs their players, and we've got an abundance of really great centre forwards. You need them to really step up to the mark, and Ian Wright did that. Well, what about his penalty at the moment? A fair choice to award it? I can't see anything other than the spot kick for that. I think that's a foul all day long. The penalty, though, it's great work from Wright. Look at him. He'll just stare the goalkeeper out. And when he does hit it, he just sends it the wrong way and gives him the eyes. It was a class finish. Well, England had some good performances at the moment, and none so from Paul Scholes, wasn't there? Yeah, really good run this from Scholes. I think Wright here plays the perfect ball through him, but Scholes makes the perfect run. And football is always about perfect moments, isn't it? And Scholes here's first touch drags himself just slightly wide, but when he is wide, he is allowed to hit the shot across the goalkeeper with such ferocity, there's no chance. Well, we've got to talk about England's third goal, and it was good tenacious play, wasn't it, in the end? In the first half, they were fantastic in. Yeah, good link-up play between Scholes and Ferdinand here. When he plays it across, it's almost like an anticipation, and Wright reads it and comes in and fires it home. It's a fantastic goal. Really, really good stuff there. And we've got to talk about the fourth goal, because that's a bit special, isn't it? Well, if you wanted the perfect way to complete your hat-trick at Wembley, it's this as far as I'm concerned. I love the way here that Wright takes a little step back and then suddenly sees the gap. He's got the confidence, he's got 2 goals, Wembley, everybody's behind him, he's got the belief, and he has just hit the shot of his life. Fantastic stuff. 3-0, a hat-trick. I think it's just about the perfect performance from Ian Wright. It was brilliant. And there was time for one more goal from one more player who did have a fine game, didn't he? Yeah, I'm pleased with Gascoigne. I think it's the best he's looked in an England shirt for a long time, to be fair. The great thing about it is the link up with Wright. When he gets it back to him, he makes that run instinctively. One of the things Ian Wright did really well today is anticipated runners from players beyond him. Scholes being one of them, Gascoigne being the other. And that's where he gets the finish, and delighted for Gazza, what it means to him to get the goal today. Really, really good football. So there we go. As for the other home nations, for Scotland we will have to wait to see if they can get to the draw in Austria. That will be in October, but at least from England fans we can kick our feet back, sit back and relax and enjoy a game against Italy. No nervousness and tense. You never know. Baddiel and Skinner may not need to write any alternate lyrics for 3 lines as a result of this. England are at France 1998 with a game to spare. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it? From all of us here on ITV, bye-bye. Thank you for watching here this match on Trevor Sports. If you've liked it, please don't be afraid to like, share and subscribe to the channel. And if you do fancy it, head on over to Ko-fi. The link is in the description. Buy me a coffee for all the hard work. Further than that, make sure you enjoy more games coming up.